Hello, folks, and I welcome you back to episode 2 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War with no holy blood douchebags. Just kidding, they're not douchebags, but no privileged holy blood characters. We're gonna check these guys' privileges by not using them. And we are going to continue with our epic attack on Verdane. So let's see. First of all, I want to see who needs healing. There's a chance Alec could die here. But he's good. He wouldn't die to that guy, but he'd die to 2 hits from that guy. So I do need to be at least somewhat cautious. Alright, so Arden is gonna keep moving. He can't really attack anyone this turn, which I don't like. I'm gonna poke with Finn. Oh, come on. Finn's gonna retreat. I love it how I've been able to keep Noishat full health so far. Oh! So that there was a really good instance of the accost skill activating. Because he started an extra round of combat, but not in a scenario where the other guy could hit him back. So that proved to be super favorable. It is kind of important to check enemies' ranges. Well, always in Fire Emblem. But in this game, you want to have a plan for where you are going to canto, or like where you're going to move your mounted units after attacking. So I wonder how Azel fares against this guy. This guy has 60 hit. So I'm pretty confident in Azel's ability to take this guy down. And Lex can proceed to do God's work by saving the villages. I actually Fire Emblem 4 gets a lot of criticism for its maps. And we will see later on that it is very well deserving of some of that criticism. But I do have to say, I kind of like this prologue map. It's a really good prologue map because it introduces you to everything. The villages make it very obvious what you're supposed to do. And also, there's a lot going on in different places. Like, you have Lex and Azel fighting up north and trying to save those villages. You have your main group of guys, and you're kind of getting attacked from all directions at first. So, I like this map. There's any map where there's, like, a lot where you are kind of forced. The game incentivizes you to split up your units into groups. it's very nice. Because generally in Fire Emblem, whenever there's an option to split up your army into groups, you generally just want all your units to go one route. If there's 2 routes on a map, have everyone just go one route. But here we have, so Azel stays behind and finishes off that bandit. Give me some, oh, strength. Magic and speed. I'll take that. That's very good. This hand axe guy. Arden is very low now, so he probably needs to retreat. I also want to kill this guy. "31 hit. So I do 11 damage times 2. This guy has 31 HP, so it'll take both of my cavaliers to knock him out. And uh-oh. I'll have to move on the road there, but that's fine. Hopefully Alec can, what? That's not good. I should have probably calculated that. I should have definitely calculated that. But if we're lucky, we actually have 100 hit, so... So these guys are gonna have their, So it looks like there's no way Arden can escape from these guys, which means I have to heal him. But I think my other units are at full health, and also, aside from being at full health, in addition to being at full health, Alec, who's the other hurt unit right now, he finds himself comfortably tucked away in the woods. And we are gonna have... Oh, wait. We are gonna have a little bromance going on. Sigurd, glad to see you in one piece. Quan, what are you... We heard about the Verdane attack and couldn't just leave you be. We're here to do what we can. But what about Leinster? Aren't our hands full there, keeping an eye on Thracia? Indeed. That's why Finn is the only knight here with me. The Lonsenritter are all back at home under Father's command. Is that so? Quan, I'm sorry for pulling you into this mess, too. I know you're... Sorry? Surely you jest, Sigurd. Don't you recall our old pledge? Come now, how could you forget? All those years ago when we were students at the Valhalla Academy? You, me, and Eldigan, dear friends and fiercest rivals in equal measure. Surely you can recall that night, talking late about our hopes and dreams, and pledging our aid to one another in times of need. Ah, of course. I remember it well. Excellent. Now shall we? With both of us here, what hope could those Verdonite savages possibly have? Never forget, Sigurd. I'm here for you, now and forever. I'll not let you lose to these lowlives. What great friendship. What great friendship. I can't wait to see how You know, how they live out their lives after this great conflict is over. Ooh, scrolling fast. Enemy phase. Of course, they go for Finn. Finn has pursuit. So, in some ways, Finn actually, on average, probably has higher damage output than Noish. Just because pursuit is so important. Defense, nice. Any level up where you get defense is a good level up. We may not be able to save that village. That village, it's very important that we save that one. Alrighty. So, looks like those guys were taken care of during enemy phase. And in the north, things are pretty straightforward. These guys are gonna stand by. So, I wonder... So, Ethlin can talk to Sigurd. Azel can talk to Sigurd and Lex. So, I do really want to get these guys talking to Sigurd. But we might not be able to. Alright. I see no reason why Finn can't just charge in and bash this guy's head in. So if I want to lure this guy, probably also, well, yeah. I want to move here. It's important that I get to that space. So, wipe him out with Noish. So, thanks to the awesome enemy phase... Oh, I can't get there. Alec can, though. Since he's gonna be our enemy phase tank, I'm gonna put him there. And, I'll need to take care of these three guys. And these guys, but then I'll just be able to charge in straight for that village. I definitely do not want to take my time here. Simply because I want to get to the villages. And it's always good in Fire Emblem when they, So, Quan... I mean... We've had his conversation, so he can just hide in the castle. Sigurd... We need to use Sigurd to take castles, so... For that reason, we'll be bringing him out. Dodge. Fortunately, we're able to dodge a fair amount of attacks. Skill, luck. Skill's not that useful. I'll take the luck, though. The villages. That's like 6 turns. 5 or 6 turns to get to that village. Some healing on Azel. Alright. I want to crush these guys in one fell swoop. All my units are on pretty high HP. No way I can make it into that forest, so... have to attack from there. Man, Alec is not able to even make a dent in that guy. He really does need some better weapons. See if Arden can wipe this guy out. Ugh. Not enough. Can Noish one-shot him? Oh, perfect. So kill that guy with Noish. Finn, I won't be able to use this phase. Yeah, I'll one-shot him with Noish. Actually send him a bit down. And Finn... This guy has a very wide attack range. I want to see if we can have him attack Arden. Actually, a better idea, we can have him attack Ethan. Ethan is likely to dodge. Very likely to dodge. I do want to get her talk conversation with Sigurd in, but obviously she's one of our... I mean, she's very important right now. And I'll hide Finn. And I will hide Sigurd down there. Now, question is, do I want to kill with Lex and then visit, or kill with Lex and have someone else visit? I think I'll have Lex visit with it, because it's only 2k gold. 2,000 gold isn't really that much. Strength, defense. Nice. The lords in this land, House Chalfie, have been revered as most magnificent swordsmen for generations. It's no wonder, being that they bear the bloodline of Baldur, the god of light of old. Those Verdane thugs are lucky Lord Byron isn't around with his holy sword Tyrfing. They wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, my old woman voice is nowhere near as good as my old man voice. But... yep. And Quan is just resting. Dodge. Just as I hoped. Okay, good. I think Alec needs to dodge. Yeah. Alec's gonna be totally fine. In fact, I might be able to wipe all of these guys out next turn. The clock ticks. ticking against me. Tick tock, tick tock. By clock, I mean that village. I do want to lure this guy out. Once I do that, all the other guys will want to attack too. So question is, do I want to go here and then go on the woods, or do I want to just lure him out right away? I think I'm going to lure him out right away. And Azel can't move twice. So Azel is just going to stand right where he is. If things get dicey, I'll retreat with the two of them. And Arden... I want to use Finn to hit this guy. Finn doesn't double him. So Finn has -2 attack speed. This guy has -1 attack speed. Oh, crap. I could have totally... Wait, I could still do this, I think. Yeah, I could definitely do this. The good old surround strategy. Boom. Oh, but it's kind of pointless because he's just gonna hit Finn anyway. Actually, I think this might be a kill for Ethlyn. Ethlyn needs to do 6 damage to that guy. Perfect. She will get a kill. So what do you know? She did see combat. This guy's just gonna attack our guys from behind. Fortunately, the eye is not gonna... And we decided to have Azel stay put, pretty much. Look at that defense. That barely did anything to Lex. Lex is able to withstand so much punishment. What I'm probably going to do is just go ahead and rush forward to the village. While, yeah. So, these guys started moving up, and so did these two guys, which means the path to the village is very clear. Pretty much just stay out of that guy's range. My question is, it doesn't really matter if Arden is moving forward. I don't really care about getting Arden to the front lines all that fast. But wow, those guys do a lot of those hand axe enemies for some reason. I feel like the guys with the hand axes are actually a bit bulkier. 96 is enough. Finn has gotten a lot of experience so far. I actually do want to give a bit more experience to my other units. Ethlyn might have a chance to, Ethlyn might have a chance to talk to Sigurd soon. Wow. A blank level up. So growths aren't all that in this game. So blank level ups, while still like not very common, wow, this is like a little hidden ledge to hide a unit. So that's actually pretty good. Well, I don't know, because see, I do want to put Lex on this forest, but he's already lost 10 HP. How will he do this against this guy? This guy does 9. Lex has 24. 19 attack. Yeah, no one else will attack him, so I do think I'm gonna put him on the forest. Maybe I might put Azel in range as well. But I am worried about Azel because 6 movement. Azel actually doesn't move very far. These guys would be able to chase him down. So Azel's gonna stay behind for a bit. He'll help out in a bit. Vantage. Ouch. So those 4 guys and Lex being low on HP. Bit of a frightening predicament. So what we want to do is retreat all the way back with Lex. But first, we can kill one of these guys. Next turn, I'll probably have to put Lex on the church. I don't really trust Azel out in the open. He's just gonna get ganged up on and killed. Seems like Noish is here in time to save this village. Almost save it. I'll need Noish and someone else to contribute. Let's move Arden along. And start with this guy. Alec can pick up that kill. Cut. And a level up. HP and skill. Ugh, Alec. Not good level ups. Not good. Oh well. Heal Finn up. So next turn I'll be able to do some, just making sure Sigurd is out of range. You know what they're missing in Fire Emblem? I feel like Fire Emblem could use like a Viking type country. Like a country of like pillagers and raiders, but they use boats and they kind of pillage the shores. Kind of like the Vikings. That would be cool. You can have like a Viking-like character. In case you guys are wondering, I do love the show Vikings. Not in range, unfortunately. Yeah, Vikings is a really cool show. And also, I am going to take the village this turn. I think Finn is the guy for the job. So I plan on visiting it with Finn. So what I'm gonna do is have Noish double back here. Hit this guy. Nice. Speed and defense. Noish is growing well. So, the reason I'm killing this guy with Finn is I'm going to visit the village with Finn. Oh my god. What a great level up. Oh, you came to save us! I was so sure this was the end. Take this little trinket. It's the least I can do. They call it a speed ring. Slip the magic band on and you'll be as nimble as a feather. Go on, try her out. Your enemies will be too slow to hit you. Really cool. So that speed ring is gonna make Finn all that speed plus 5. That basically means plus 10 avoid, so it's like having him on a permanent half of a forest. Not to mention that he needs it to help out with lances, because lances are heavy. It's just gonna make him perform that much better against these Verdunite thugs. Ethan really is not able to find a moment to talk to Sigurd. I have to keep using her to heal all my guys. There's just no other way. Forward, Auden. Actually, wonder if I could do some work here on enemy phase. Only takes 7 damage from this dude. I'm just gonna wait there in case the other guys decides to do something. And we will wrap up our turn there. Ow. That's gonna help speed up the process. Yeah, no way I'm saving that village. So I also want to take out these archers pretty quickly. But I do not... I want Azel to have a pretty good retreat. Azel's gonna bait the archer, but he is gonna have a nice retreat path here. And I think we can start thinking about taking out the boss. I could have gotten that kill with someone else because Finn is already a very good unit. In fact, I'm thinking of divide and conquer, right? So I lured this guy with Azel. Now I'm gonna lure this guy with someone else. Actually, Ethlin, I think, is best suited for the job. And what that's going to do is kind of split up the enemy forces. And it's going to be a 2-on-1 up north and like a 5-on-1. No, don't besiege. 5-on-1 down here. So it's going to be very nice. Hope I remembered what his range was. Yep. That's perfect. This guy's gonna go up north, this guy's south. And let's hope Noish. Lucky crit.
Come on, you Granville cowards. Come at me, I'll crush the lot of you.
Crit. Nope. Ow. Thanks to my awesome cavalry units. Oh, I actually could have totally just left him there. And... Can she talk on enemy phase? Oh, yes. Nice. Sigurd! Oh, you're unharmed. It's great to see you too, Ethlin. Thanks so much for coming. I just couldn't stay away when I heard of Verdane's attacks. It's such a relief to know you're okay. Oh, come now. Did you really think I was about to lose to Verdane? I'd heard that Chalfie barely has any soldiers left behind. Given that most of the army is away in Isaac. And let's face it, I can't remember the last time you didn't just leap straight into a crisis without thinking. With Father away at war, I knew I had to come. Someone has to save you from yourself after all. Heh heh. Wow, it feels as if I was getting this very lecture only yesterday. I swear, after my mother passed away, it was you who single-handedly kept us in check. Once you went off to marry Quan, we could have sworn that Father finally had a proper little lady for a daughter. But no, nothing's changed at all. I feel so sorry for Quan. Ha ha ha. Sigurd, I'm only what you and Father made me. if I'm a fusspot, then it's squarely your fault. Perhaps if the two of you hadn't been so unkempt. Perhaps you're right. Hey, listen, Evelyn. We might not act like it, but everything you've done means the world to us. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've always caused you. And thank you so much for coming. Sigurd. Sigurd's such a nice guy. He's a nice guy with high bases and stats. You know, they say the nice guy never gets the girl, but all girls really care about is your bases and your growths. So if you have good bases and good growths, it's okay to be a nice guy. Aw, he doesn't double. And there we go. My strategy of splitting up the enemies has worked. So now this guy will begin attacking us, but Alex should be able to lure him as well. Azel survives a hit against this guy. But does not survive a hit against this guy. Both of them are low though, so... both guys get hit for 100%. So it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill the brigand with Azel though. That's just because I want him to move a bit farther. Azel's gonna go here. And yeah. Get a kill. I do want to feed kills to Azel. And get him promoted pretty fast, because I think he's gonna be our only magic user for... our only attacking magic user for a large portion of the game. So I do want him... I want him to get pretty good, basically. That was continue activating. Oh, Alec does, like, no damage to the boss. So, he does 20 damage. I have 22 HP. Finn. Yes! The boss is down. Oh, no, he's not down yet. Never mind. Alright, Arden... can heal up Arden and use him to block the bridge. Alec... oh, perfect. Alec can get this kill.
No, this ain't right.
Goodbye, DiMaggio. DiMaggio, de Blasio. I am living in New York City, for those of you guys that are wondering, so, you know. DiMaggio. A pretty common surname around these parts, I suppose. Wouldn't be surprised if, some dude named DiMaggio living in Brooklyn or something. And So I could seize this turn. So seizing right now is gonna put a bit more pressure on me because like a bunch of stuff is gonna happen and a bunch of dudes are gonna charge at me. But it's also more fun, so fuck it, right? Sire, there's a young knight collapsed over there. Oh, that's Midir. Midir, hold on. What happened here? You, Lord Sigurd? Are you alright, Midir? Where's Aideen? I don't know, but Gandalf. Gandalf, that's all I need to hear. Midir, I'll do all I can to rescue her. You stay here and rest up. I can't, sir. I've gotta help. I can't stand staying here, knowing those thugs still have her. Seize the castle, and Midir joins you. I'm gonna actually... Well, yeah, I'll go through Midir. So, Midir has Pursuit, and he also has a cost. Now, on him, a cost is actually pretty useful because most of the time he's going to be using his bows to attack from a range against enemies that don't retaliate. So, whenever this will activate, the enemy won't be retaliating, so it'll just be a couple extra hits. Other than that, you know, his base stats are kind of low, but he's pretty good, I think, just because he has a horse. He can attack from range on his horse on player phase. He's not a good... He could be a better enemy phase unit, but that's, you know... I guess that's the part of the Archer curse. Part of, one of the downsides of being an archer. Oh, I should get the steel sword on Alec. What's going on here? DiMaggio stuffed up, huh? Shoulda known he was worthless. Prince Gandalf's not gonna like this. Put the bridge back up, boys. We ain't gonna blow it like DiMaggio. So Gandalf told you specifically to not put the bridge back up. But these guys are just like, nah, we're gonna put the bridge back up. Dodge. And that guy's attack. Ooh, what's this? What a cool theme. When His Majesty asked me to observe this battle, I hardly expected to see Chalfie struggle so against simple barbarians. Sigurd, so this is all you've amounted to? Alright. I am actually gonna make a cut here and end episode 2 right here. So everyone, thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you in episode 3 on Genealogy of the Holy One.